Would you like to learn how to get tons of reviews for your newly launched book? Then this video is for you. Hi, this is Jyotsna Ramachandran from happyselfpublishing.com. Having worked with more than 300 authors, we have seen some of the authors get so many reviews for their books as soon as it gets launched. While talking to them, we've been able to figure out 3 proper ways to get lots of reviews for your book. First of all, let me clarify why are reviews important. These days, before you buy anything, we look for social proof. We go and check out what are other people talking about this product, be it a mobile phone or a computer or even a travel destination, right? So unless you see positive reviews, you're not going to go and buy. The same applies for books as well. So for your book to do well in the long run, it's very important that it starts getting reviews, positive reviews, right at the very beginning. And not just that, in my video on how do you make your book a bestseller, I would have mentioned about a lot of book promotional websites which can help you to promote your book. And none of these websites would accept your book unless and until it has some positive reviews. Therefore, it's super important that you get the reviews right after the book is launched. And how do you go about this? The first method that I want to share with you is your launch team. In the previous video, I told about the importance of getting a launch team and how do you go about having at least 50 people in your launch team, right? So the biggest request that you can ask your launch team members is to leave a review as soon as the book goes live. I would suggest that you schedule your book on a free promo only for your launch team members as soon as it goes live, maybe for just a couple of days, and inform all of them that your book is live already. They need to go to Amazon and download it and then leave a review. Why should they do that? So that the book gets a verified review instead of just a normal review. And I would suggest that you give away the PDF version of the book to your launch team members in advance so that they get a chance to actually read your book. Now, to be honest, only the people who love reading and who really want to read your entire book before leaving a review would read your PDF before the launch. Most other people, though they want to support you, don't have the time. So the best way to ask for a review is to tell people, hey, just read my introduction chapter. Or just tell them that if you don't have time, just read chapter 3 from page 40 to page 43. This is like the best part of the book, and if you read this, you'll get an essence of what the book is all about. And I'm sure people in your launch team should be at least able to flip through your book and read those few pages that you have marked for them. And then give them the step-by-step process of leaving a review. Most people who've never reviewed a product before on Amazon will have no clue how to review a book. So go ahead and tell them these are the steps you need to take to first download the book, then flip through it on your Kindle Previewer or any other device, and then this is where you go and click to go and leave a review, and also educate them how to leave a review. Otherwise you will get some standard boring reviews like, hey, that was a good book, very useful book, great information. Now, you don't want these kind of 2-word, 3-word kind of reviews. Ideally, your review should at least have 3 lines. So you need to teach people how to do that. Ask them to answer one of these questions. What is the one thing that you learned from this book? What are the couple of things that truly stood out for you from this book? Or maybe what is it that you're going to implement after reading this book? Or who would you recommend this book to? If you ask them to answer some of these questions, it will automatically frame itself like a good review. So ask your launch team to be ready with this review, so the minute the book goes live, they go ahead, download it, leave a review. Remind your launch team a couple of times. Give them examples of how a good review should look like and actually spoon feed them till they leave a review. So this is the first way. The second method is asking for review inside your book. Ideally, at the end of the book, once people are finished reading, they would just close it and forget about it. So at the end of the book, have a proper review request page asking people, hey, I hope you found this book really useful. I hope you got a lot of value out of it. It will help me to reach this message to a lot more people if you go ahead and leave a genuine review for this book. Click here to go ahead and review the book, and then just have the hyperlink that will take them to the Amazon's page. That way, at least 10% of your readers will go ahead and leave a review. The third method which actually works is reaching out to reviewers who've already reviewed similar books on Amazon. There are a lot of people who have reviewing as their hobby. They just keep reading book after book and they love to leave reviews. So it is a great idea to go and reach out to them. Now, how do you do that? Instead of just randomly contacting the top 100 reviewers on Amazon, you can make a list of books that are similar to your books and then go inside those books and click on the reviewers' information to get their contact information. You can either do this manually or you can make use of this great review targeter software which was created by my friend Debbie Drum. You can just buy that review targeter software and enter all this information about books that are similar to your book, and that software would give you the contact information of reviewers. Then you can reach out to them asking politely if they would like to review your book, and I'm sure some of them would reply saying yes, and then you can send them a copy of your book or ask them to go ahead and download it from Amazon and leave a review. So in my opinion, if you do these 3 things, you should get the initial reviews that you really need to promote your book. If you enjoyed this video and want to watch more such videos on book writing, publishing and marketing, please go to our YouTube channel and subscribe so that you don't miss any of our videos. I'll see you next week with yet another video. Bye.